fellow Minecrafters, Gearsaw Studios here. Today I'm going to show you the latest snapshot, 21W13A. Now before I go over it, remember, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Now, let's cover it. So in this snapshot, they have added goats and a new accessibility option. Goats can spawn in mountains and have high jumps, are bred with wheat, and can be milked. So they are now in Java snapshots. Accessibility options now also include a black monochrome background for the Mojang Studios loading screen. Tweaks to caves and ore generation, powdered snow, and among other things have been done. Dripstone clusters can now spawn anywhere, so be careful, you don't want to fall on one. Deep slate blobs can now be found between 0 and 16, similar to andesite, which will provide a more smooth transition between normal stone and deep slate. Axolotls now always chase after almost every aquatic mob, and they will only prioritize hostile mobs. If there are no hostile mobs, then they'll go after the passive ones. Bees can now use azaleas to pollinate. Additions to Wandering Trader and Mason trades, and additions to chest loot tables have been done. Increase the likelihood of mega caves, less one block thin pillars, and other tweaks to make them more interesting. There is more iron, and larger diamond blobs sometimes form, making it more similar to 1.16. Powdered snow has become a lot more dangerous, and flaming entities will now destroy it. Strays, polar bears, snow golems are now immune. Mobs now shiver and shake when they're frozen. Skeletons can convert into strays. Leather horse armor protects your horses from it. And flaming/heat-related mobs such as blazes, magma cubes, and striders now take increased freeze damage. And masons and wandering traders now have 1.17 items. Moss blocks can be found in shipwreck chests, and glowberries can be found in Minecraft chest minecarts. And a whole lot of technical changes, such as the light block from Bedrock. And a ginormous amount of changes, which I'll briefly scroll through. So that's it, what happens in this snapshot. Now let's review it in game. So in this cave you can already notice a couple things. One, there's some cute little axolotls swimming around. And if I rotate myself, there's some dripstone growing. So you can find them outside of dripstone caves biomes. Aquifers are slightly larger, I think. Not sure about that one. And as you can see, axolotls are hunting. As you saw, that salmon was killed. Fish aren't supposed to generate down here, but they do anyways. And also, for some reason, I have night vision. That's probably a bug. I never gave myself night vision. You can see a lot of these pillars, but if you were to load up the seed in an older version, there'll probably be less of these. So I'm just going to do a little bit of exploring. Another patch of dripstone here. And let's go to the higher layers so you can see the transition. This cave looks optimal. So, as you can see, there's some blobs generating, even though we are not in the dripstone layer. And there's going to be slightly more iron in general. Also, it is thundering on the surface. You can still hear them from deep underground. So, I'm going to explore. As you can see, glow squids now spawn in aquifers underground, rather than in the ocean. Makes a bit more sense, if you ask me. So, let's go to the surface. Also, here's the monochrome logo that I was talking about earlier. Looks similar to the Optifine one if you use that. As we can see here, there are a lot of goats lying around. They've spawned here naturally on this mountain, and they can also high jump. They are not immune to powdered snow, and they can freeze in it, which I'm pretty sure they can't do on bedrock. So let's spawn a ton and see if they can high jump. Because if there's a ton of them, they're bound to jump eventually. Let's spawn a couple more. And now wait. Oh, that one just jumped. Oh baby, just jumped. Now let's move on to the powdered snow. Most mobs will now shiver and then freeze in it. However, there are a couple exceptions, such as the skeleton. The skeleton will convert into a stray if left in powdered snow long enough. As you can see, it is now shivering. And soon it will turn into a stray, making it more dangerous. Powdered snow also inhibits movement, and the stray has replaced the skeleton. Powdered snow can now be destroyed by flaming mobs, so let's summon a skeleton. It will soon catch fire, and it just destroyed the powdered snow. Hot mobs can also take more damage from this. So let's summon a couple magma cubes. They should soon start shivering. Let's add a bit more so they don't escape. And you can see it's taking a lot of damage. Now it has died. A lot faster than the normal mob would have. Polar bears are immune to freezing, along with other cold-related mobs. As you can see, it's uninhibited and was able to escape. That's at the end of today's snapshot. There's a lot more to cover, however, it would take me a very long time to cover everything. So, that's the end. If you enjoyed today's video, remember, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Now, take care. Gearsaw